So this is going to be our sort of pilot episode for the Area 52 Encounter.
Sweet.
Which is our podcast. Taren's going to be my first guest today. If you guys in the Belleville area, or you come to my gym, you might see Taren a lot. He's got a pretty big presence here. He's the owner of Make Moves Clothing. And I just got a couple questions I'd like to ask him. I mean, he's a friend of mine, so... but he's got a really good business going, and I really support his brand and everything it stands for. So I think this will be good information for everybody to know. But yeah, first of all, love the clothes, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. The funny thing is with Taren, so Taren makes all the clothes for me here at the gym. So anything that's Area 52 branded is actually Taren's Make Moves Clothing. He's just rebranded my logos and stuff on them. So if you guys like these clothes, I know a lot of people have bought them and shown interest. Really, Taren is sort of the mastermind behind the whole thing, right? So this is the guy right here. If you guys want a shirt made, and you ask me, you should probably ask Taren, because I can only do so much, right? So yeah, Taren's the guy behind the clothes. They're awesome clothes. I love them. Yeah, so maybe tell us a little bit about Make Moves. Tell us a bit about your brand.
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, no problem, man.
So with Make Moves, it started as a way for me to help individuals that were my age or younger that I noticed were not motivated or couldn't find the discipline to want to be better than average.
Right.
Right? You see everybody going into the gym and just doing the regular stuff that everybody else is doing.
Okay.
Right? For example, at that time, everyone's goal was, hey, I want to bench 2 plates. Right? But nobody ever was aiming to bench 315 or 4 or 5. In their mind, they were just like, oh, everyone's benching 2 plates. I just want to focus on 2 plates.
So there's like a governor almost on their mindset.
Right?
You notice this?
Their mindset or like their goals weren't really trying to push it to their potential.
Right.
They were just kind of limited by social media.
It's kind of like a supercar that's got like a speed limiter on it.
Yeah.
Right? It could go this fast, but we only let you go this fast.
Exactly.
Right? So that's kind of where their mind was at.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I started that because before I moved out here to Belleville, all my friends in Toronto that I used to hang out with, I always surrounded myself with people that were either better than me or people that have done the things that I wanted to do. Right. So I found that doing that allowed me to grow and progress a lot faster. And Definitely. I wouldn't get demotivated or I wouldn't be like falling off the path that I wanted to go.
Yeah.
So with that, when I moved out here and years went by and like I started seeing on social media and some of my friends I noticed here didn't have that motivation or that discipline to really strive to push past what they believed they could do.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I wanted to help them, but I didn't know exactly how to. So once I started my little fitness journey, I thought, hey, I've worked in retail. I have experience with selling clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I love fitness, and so do a lot of my friends that I want to help. Why not just put something together?
Yeah.
Right? Think of something. And that's where Make Moves was born.
Right.
Right? So it's been a brand to help other people reach their potential.
Right.
Whether that's physical at the gym, whether that's mental with like teaching discipline or motivation, or whether it's how we met. You made some clothes and I made some clothes for you. Right. It helped you progress.
Definitely.
Right. So I'm not here like, oh, he's selling t-shirts, my t-shirts with his logo on them, I'm losing money. It's not that.
Right.
I'm here to help you because when we grow as a collective, we're going to grow and progress.
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting thing I want to say before I ask you more, and I want to kind of share when I hear Make Moves, what I hear. But for me, when you were talking about when you were with people that were better than you, or surrounding yourself with people who are better than you, or doing the things that you want to do. Yeah. One of my favorite things I remember Steven saying. He said this to me. I don't know if he said it directly to me or he was just saying it out loud, but I picked up on it and it really resonated with me. Was if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Yeah.
Right. So you always want to be the dumbest person, or the least experienced person at the table.
That's true.
Right. So and in that way you're going to grow faster, right? You're going to be forced to. It's just the way it works, right? But yeah, when I hear Make Moves, to me, when I hear it and I see the logo, great logo.
Thanks.
But I hear it and it's so simple, but to me it means every day I'm trying to be 1% better. I'm making a move today to be better than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
And then that's just that consistency and discipline that just you just ride that, right?
Yeah.
Because there's one of my favorite shirts that he has. I love this shirt so much that when I seen it, I was like, no. I was like, that's not Make Moves. That's Area 52. Like, I want that in Area 52. And Area was probably like, okay, just make it to make Connor happy. Like, just shut him up. Just make him the shirt. But yeah, so it's this shirt that says discipline with a greater than sign. And so discipline's on the top and motivation's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because discipline is greater than motivation, because you're not going to be motivated to hit your goals every day,
That's
right?
true.
You're not going to be motivated to eat healthy, follow your diet. You're not going to be motivated to go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for someone who does this professionally, there's days that don't want to work out.
Yeah.
Right? So you just got to show up. You got to do it. You got to do the work. Discipline will always get you there. Motivation is sort of cheap.
It is.
And it's unreliable.
It's that quick little high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good when it's there, but it's not something you want to rely on.
No.
Discipline is what you need to develop and sort of teach yourself.
That's it.
So yeah,
No, but like you're saying, that shirt.
that would be a good clip right there.
That would be a good clip right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that shirt specifically, that one that I really like. Yeah. How did you come up with that?
So that shirt was, it's because on Instagram I had a few people message me saying, hey, what's your take on discipline versus motivation?
Yeah.
Right? So that's got me thinking. I'm like, maybe there's other people that want to know, or maybe there's other people that are confused. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Because on social media, everybody only shows their highlights, right? Nobody shows...
They're low lights.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
So, and the lowlights are the actual discipline,
Oh, yeah.
right? The highlights are just motivation for everyone.
Yeah.
So when I started that, I'm like, how can I make something that is short, sweet, because nobody has a long enough attention span anymore,
Right.
but still gets my point across.
Yeah.
That discipline is greater than motivation, right? So that's when I came up with that logo.
Yeah. It's
And
amazing.
it basically, you said it. You said it all. Everything that's behind the logo, the meaning of it,
Yeah.
you said it all. That motivation gets the ball rolling, but it's discipline that gets the ball uphill.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Yeah, when you start an exercise program or you start a diet, which is use fitness as an example. This is applicable to business. This is why this brand's so great. It can be used
It's
for
a
business.
fitness lifestyle
It can
brand.
be used for relationships.
Yeah.
It can be used for literally anything, right?
Yeah.
But let's say in terms of fitness, because that's what I do with clients. You're gonna feel great when you come in here after your first session and you pay and you join, you get your scan, you're ready to knock it out. But what happens 10 days in?
Exactly.
Your 10th day in a row in a calorie deficit. You're hungry. You're tired.
Yeah.
You want to have a cheat meal. Your partner's having like spaghetti,
Right.
right? And you can't have it,
No.
right? It's really, really difficult, and it's in that moment that discipline is required
Yeah.
to get you through that to your goal, right? That's you making the make moves, right? Making the move towards your goal, right? Is adhering to your plan. So again, whenever I wear these clothes or I see people wearing them, I'm just like, even if I'm having a bad day, like if I'm tired, this is like my, sometimes I do 20 sessions a day,
Right.
right? So if I've been going since 5:30, 6 a.m. and this is like 6 p.m. or whatever, and I just happen to walk by a Make Move shirt or something, sometimes I'll see that and be like, oh, that's right.
Right.
Like,
It's a little.
Stop telling yourself that this is a negative thing. Switch your mindset
Exactly.
and look at the positive. You're making moves towards your goal.
That's it.
Discipline. Keep going.
Yeah. Like
right?
you said when we started, it's the main purpose is to be 1% better today than you were yesterday.
Right.
Right.
Great.
So, but yeah, I have a few other topics we want to talk about,
Sure.
but we'll get everyone tuned in for the next episode. What do you think?
I think that sounds good.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Sweet. Thanks for having me on here again, Connor. And I guess we'll catch you next time.